posture is important. How we hold our posture, how we hold our body shape will have an impact on our mind. Yeah. So just sit upright, but not stiff. Yeah, so. Which is you can come towards the sit bones. Inhale, sit upright, but then also relax. Yeah. Close your eyes if that's okay. Now, just open to a sense of your body. Feel your body's presence. So let go of thinking and come into the knowing of the felt presence of your body. See how you're feeling now. And can you soften on the inside? Just relax on the inside. Bring awareness to your belly. And then bringing awareness to your belly, just noticing if it's holding tension, if it's gripping. Or is it soft? And just letting the awareness that you have brought to your belly to bring greater movement, greater flow, greater ease to your breath, coming and going. So as you inhale, there's a sense of your belly moving outward. And as you exhale, a sense of your belly moving back in. We'll just take 2 or 3 more breaths like this, or awareness in our belly. Belly relax. Okay, good. Now we'll bring our awareness up to our chest, up to our shoulders. And again, here too, softening. Just relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your chest. And taking a few breaths here. With awareness in your ribs, awareness in your chest, awareness in your shoulders. Your belly continues to rise and fall. But now additionally, experiencing some movement in your chest. Breathing in and out slowly. Okay, and now more completely, awareness in your shoulders. Feel your shoulders in awareness. And here too, if you find tension in your shoulders, letting that tension release. Just letting your shoulders soften. Now bringing your face into awareness. Same idea, just let awareness spotlight any tension that is being held, any gripping, and letting that go, softening. Releasing tension from your face, perhaps. And now one more spot, one more location, the lower jaw, your jawbone. Just become aware of your jawbone. Again, letting awareness spotlight any tension that is being held in the jaw, any gripping, and letting that be released, softening instead, this whole area. So our body breathes more freely. We give our breath its freedom so that the breath becomes more full and complete, more relaxed, more slow, all of which impacts on the nervous system, which in turn impacts on the breath. And so we set up this kind of positive flywheel, shifting ourselves into more of a state of just present moment, peaceful awareness through the practice. And practice being the operative word there. Okay, so let's continue to do some movement. As I say, just do what feels okay for you to the extent that it's right for you to do so. And we'll begin and we'll take our feet wider than the hips. Place your hands on your thighs or your knees. Sit up tall. Okay, so we energize the spine. Sit up tall and balance the head. Yeah, so equal length, distance between ears and shoulders. Now, mindful of your back. As you exhale, tilt on the sit bones. Stay proud, like, chest up, head up, hinge at your hips. Just go out over the legs and inhale, come back up. Okay, so we forward bend several times. The exhale, hinge at the hips. Stay long in the spine, so like chest up, like you're proud, and head up. Okay, you get that going. Don't go too far. We just want some dynamic movement that takes our upper body into flexion. And as we do that, we make it a stretch in the hamstrings coming into the sit bones and a stretch through the back. Okay? As much as you can, move from your hips, move from the pelvis, the sit bones. So not just simply dropping the head. We want to stay long in the spine. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. And inhale, come up. Good. Now let's rotate our trunk. Turn to one side, slowly. Again, turning the trunk, turning the chest, turning the shoulders, and looking behind. But don't overdo it. Okay? Don't overdo it. Again, if the tendency is to drop the head to one side or the other, look to keep, both ears equal distance from your shoulders. Yeah. So we need to stay with the pose. We need to stay alert in the pose. We need to experience the pose. That, of course, means we're not talking to ourselves. We're not lost into thought. That's a big part of the practice. Lovely. Let's come back to the center. Sit up tall again. We repeat. Exhale, forward fold, stretch your back. Stretch the hamstrings coming into the sit bones. We bring some movement to the hips and pelvis. Several times. Exhale down, as far as is okay, and inhale up. Good, nice. Okay, we'll do 5 more of these. 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Out breath, forward bend. In breath, upright. Exhale, rotate your trunk in the opposite direction. Rotation. Good. Now, it's so important that we deepen our sense of embodiment. Yeah. So as you turn, how does it feel? When you're in the rotation, can it feel nice? So don't go so far. Avoid straining your eyes, avoid straining the neck. Just turn your trunk. Your chest and shoulders will turn more than the lower back. Feel the rotation. Take some breaths. And with your gaze turned inward, relax, soften on the inside. Let go of tension. Don't force anything. Free tension from your muscles. Take some breaths. Experience the posture. Feel it. Let it be nice. Good. Come back to the center. Lovely. We're going to forward fold again, but we'll hold the forward fold this time. Hands on your thighs and knees. Lift your chest up. Feel the arch in your lower back. Relax your shoulders. Square the head. Balance the head. Exhale, again, tilting forward on the sit bones. So tilt your pelvis. And then your lower back goes forward, belly towards your thighs. Keep the spine long. So lift your chest. Hands are on your legs to support your back. We'll take some breaths here. Okay? Good. Now you breathe. I'll stay talking. Fold your trunk. There's effort required in taking the breath in and out, but let it be, an okay effort. So you do want to breathe up into the ribs, into the chest. Experience the lower back. Feel your lower back. Nice, long, slow breaths. Okay, so depending on your back, maybe just stay here, supporting your back with your hands on your legs. But if it's okay for you to do so, we'll take one arm back. So this can deepen the stretch. Now feel that, okay? Take a breath or two in here. Let's outer rotate the arm. So palms facing forward or down, good. Bring the hand back. Remember, if I'm holding too long for you, just come out. You can join in again when you're ready. Okay, if you're doing the variation, second arm goes back. Lift the chest, of course. Outer rotate the arm. Breathe. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Push into your body. Good. And come on up. Now just ahead. Turns to one side. Not too far. Not too fast. Come back to the center. Just your skull, the cranium turns in the other direction. Back to the center. And we repeat side to side. Exhale, breath. Turns your head to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. Inhale to the center. And repeat. If you want, if it's okay for you, close your eyes. It helps you internalize awareness, to stay mindful of what you're doing. Feel it. Good. Okay, we'll do 2 more rotations. 2 more to each side. Lovely. Maybe last one to this side. And last one to the second side. Fantastic. Okay. Forward fold again. Static stretch. Right, so remember we're hinging from the hips. Our back is long. Kind of chest out like we're proud. Support the body as much as you need to with your hands. Stay here. If it's okay for you to do so, one arm back, the other arm back. Lift back. Rotate the arms. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up we come. Good. Press your hands together. Raise the elbows. Relax your shoulders. So your hands are roughly in front of your chest. Now, press as much as is okay. Don't force anything. We get some nice flexion here in the wrists. Pressing our hands together, we find our arms and our shoulders engaging. How's the breath? Yeah? Breathing. Remember, you can think of the practice as being a breathing practice. Belly rises and falls, ribs expand, breastbone lifts, you fill the chest. Good. Now we shall do some dynamic rotations. Exhale, turn to one side. Back to the center. Exhale, turn to the second side. Back to the center. Great, good. As much as you can, turn your ribs, turn your trunk turn your shoulders, turn the chest. Yeah. So not simply turning, not simply saying, I can't see, so I don't know. So no, I'm not sure if anybody's doing this. So I don't think I'm kind of calling you out. But sometimes I see people just throw the arms back. Now we want to move the ribs, bring movement to the thoracic area as far as is okay. Yeah. And that's it. You just go as far as is okay, and you repeat, and through time, movement can develop. That's it. Good. We'll do 2 more to each side. Fantastic. All right. Okay, one more, I think. One final one to side A. And one more final one to side B. Which comes back and down. Okay. So we'll take one leg in front, one foot in front. Point your toes, extend into your heels. So point your toe, extend into your heels. So just a few of these. So nice simple movements. Repeated. Done with awareness. In a way that I call a constructive challenge, where it's just the right amount of challenge, but no tension. Good. Okay. Let's change legs. Point your toes, stretch into your. Point your toe, stretch into your. Good. I know. I'm just thinking to myself, God, this is really boring. Yeah. That's all part of it. Yeah. Actually, good. Okay, we'll go back. So the first foot, rotate. Yeah. Actually, I don't find it boring, but I could see how it could be. But again, like just through the practice, that part of us that goes, oh, this is boring, that self, we're letting that go, We're not giving it any interest, involvement, that sort of, oh God, this is boring, blah, 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 blah. That habit, yeah. And just change direction. So, yeah, so eventually because you don't get, it's like a nosy, chatty neighbor, if you don't engage with that nosy, chatty, gossipy neighbor, they go away, they're not getting your involvement. That's what we're doing through the practice, not giving it that inner voice any involvement. So eventually it goes, okay, eventually. All right, so we'll go to the other side and rotate. Good. Okay, and then we go in the other direction. Perfect. Good. Yeah, so loosen up the ankles. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now, we'll do both at the same time. Point your toes, stretch into your heels. You can hold on to your chair or the back or whatever if you need to support your back. Right? So, flexion, extension, toes. Good. And then let's rotate. Ankles. Lovely. And go in the other direction. That's it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back up to this part of the body. Chin drops, chin lifts. Our chin drops, and lift. Okay, so a few of these, stretching the front and the back of the neck. Lovely. All right, lengthening the spine, arms by your side. Now, again, I'm just going to turn so you don't have to. Quite often we sit like hunched around it, that weakens the back, all of that. So we look to bring the natural shape of the spine into the pose. So just kind of, if you're falling back onto the buttocks, this is why, the seat we're under kind of helps or hinders. So we come onto the sit bones, arch the lower back, bring the floating ribs in, arms by our side. That's it. Good. Then push down into the sit bones, and you start to feel the Just the upper body opening, lengthening, being energized. Relax shoulders from your ears. Sometimes we're like tense. You want to relax them. Reach your fingertips towards the earth as you lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And you see, just get this stretch through the upper body, energized. Maybe take the hands out from the sides a bit. And then just relax the face, relax the neck, relax the jawbone. But breathing here, right? Breathing here. This is called Tadasana, mountain pose. And it does require effort just to sit upright. Okay, now we'll start to move our arms forward and back. Kind of like we're marching, I guess. That's it. So some movement. Forward and back. Lovely. Good. Reach forward, reach back. Reach forward, reach back. Let's do 10, 9, 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, and 3. That's it. And 2, and 1. Back into mountain pose. Seated. Right. Roll the shoulders from the ears. Stretch the fingers towards the floor. Lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Nice. Reach to one side. Center. Reach to the other side. Center. We go side to side. That's it. Good. Lovely. Movement done with awareness. Just the right amount of movement done in the right way, repeated through time. Lovely. Good. We'll come back to the center. Now inhale, both arms parallel. Stretch out to the side. Experience the pose. Feel the pose. Reach into your fingers. Good. Take some breaths here. Remember, the breath fills the lungs from the bottom to the middle to the top, so to speak. Belly rises, ribs open, chest fills. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the arms from the shoulders and making a letter, say Y, perhaps. Good. Stretching up. 5, 4. Relax the head and neck now, lads. 3, 2, and 1. Hands come together. Okay, so we'll do some breaths. On the inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, open the chest, look up like we were doing before towards the ceiling, hands together, and exhale, hands come down the midline to the chest. Okay, so we'll repeat that maybe 5 times. Inhale, and exhale. Yeah. Inhale, arms open to the side, arch your back, open your chest, lift the chin, gaze up towards the ceiling, hands together, and exhale, hands back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And final one. Good, rest your hands down. Okay, back to our legs. Lift one knee, foot into the air. Extend and bend. Okay, so knee extension, flexion. Several times. That's it. Open the leg out. Bring it back. Out. Bring it back. Great, good. Okay, same leg. Out to the side. So hip open sideways. Stretch the groin. Come back to the center. All right, we'll do that a few times. Say 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so out to the side, lift, back to the center, stretch, bend, out to the side, center, extend, flex. One more time, out to the side, center, extend, down. Good. And we'll repeat. So that asks motor control, doesn't it? And strength and flexibility. So there's a lot going on there. And then we do that with the breath. So if you find yourself challenged, yeah, of course. That's good. No challenge, no change. Too much challenge, no change. So you got to just practice. Other leg. Knee up, extend out, bend. So we just do several extensions and flexions for our knee joint and our leg. Great, good. 2 more. Then side open the hip, stretch the groin. Also, we're lifting the leg, so that engages muscles, doesn't it? Good. And you can use the chair to support your lift. Good. Let's do 3 more. 2, 3. Okay. Then let's see. Extend, bend, out to the side, center, extension. Good. We'll do 3 more. That's it. And final one. You don't have to do the whole set, right? You just, I just got to say again and again, just do what's right for you. That's it. Just it builds through time. Okay, we'll come back to our spine for flexion extension. I'm just turning sideways so you can see. Now, hands on your knees. On the inhale, pull on the knees, arch your lower back, chest out, shoulders back, and look up. As you exhale, push on your knees, round your spine, not too far, look down. And we repeat that several times. Now, again, maybe eyes closed once you get the movement so that you can focus on experiencing your spine moving between extension and flexion. This is called cat-cow pose in yoga. As much as you can, get your spine moving. So maybe like mid-spine, have a sense of mid-spine, like being like a bow, I guess, in one direction and the other. So we're not simply, say, dropping the head and lifting the head. We want our spine moving. Now, that can take somatic awareness, which comes with time, just body awareness. And also, with practice, we maybe bring more suppleness to the spine. Good. Okay, good. Final one. Lovely. Okay, good. Back to the shoulders. Let's seesaw our shoulders up and down. That shoulder up, the other shoulder up. Seesaw. Side to side. Yeah, good. That'll feel nice. Good. So seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Okay. And next, 2 shoulders up and down. Up and inhale up. Exhale. Good. Repeat. Move with your breath. Let's do 3 more. Okay, now rotations. We'll do one shoulder at a time to begin with. Just rotate the shoulder. And get awareness into your shoulder. Just let it feel nice. Loosening out your shoulder. Good. We'll change direction. Very nice. And we change shoulders. Forward. Change direction. And then both shoulders roll forward. Shoulders reverse direction. Right. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. One arm reaches out to its own side. Turn your head, so rotate your skull, look along your arm. Probably you get more stretch coming into the shoulder. And don't overdo it, right? You don't have to, you don't want to go to extremes. Just go to a point where you think, oh, there's a stretch. There's some challenge. But inwardly, I'm soft. My inner body is soft, nervous system is at ease. I can breathe. Now maybe stay there, but we can bring a little bit more challenge by turning the head to look away from the arm. See? That's it. Stretch out. Can it feel nice? Can you go like, it's a nice stretch. That's a nice stretch. Good. 3, 2, 1. And bring your hand down. Lovely. Okay. We'll do the second side. Arm comes up. Stretch 1. Maybe stay there. Breathing. Softening, relaxing. Step 2. Turn to look along the arm. Now maybe stay there. If you like a step 3, turn your head away from the arm. Experience the stretch. Breathe. Can you soften? Can you let go of tension? Can it be a nice stretch for you? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Bring your hand down. Okay. Now we stretch or challenge both shoulders by interlacing our fingers. Now initially keep the palms facing you, okay? But extend the arms in front. So we'll do it dynamic to begin with. Exhale. Inhale. So inhale out in front, exhale, hands in. Okay, 2 more dynamic. The next time you extend out in front, stay there, reach out. Good. And to whatever extent, stretching your upper body, stretching out the back, stretching the arms and the shoulders, taking your arms towards being vertical. So they don't have to get overhead. You can be out in front at an angle, stretching out. You still stretch mid-spine, upper spine, shoulders and arms. Breathing, remember to breathe. And once you're in the pose, like 12 seconds, 30 seconds, if you haven't gone too far, your nervous system will give you more movement. So that's why we don't want to go too far, because nervous system will work against us. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll do 5 breaths again, but kind of differently this time. So on the inhale, we'll go up the midline. And on the exhale, out to the sides and down. Okay, inhale up. There's an opening of the chest and arch at the back. Good. Opening the ribs and back. Let's do 3 more. Reaching out to the sides. Good. 2 more. Nice, long, slow, conscious breath. 1 more. Good. Back to center. Back to the legs. So, take 1 knee. Flex the hip. Boom. Bend the knee up. Now we can hold the underneath of the thigh or wrap your hands around and sit up. So again, don't mindful of your back, mindful of your hip. Don't overdo it. Yeah. Pose doesn't have to be perfect. All we want to do is just move and breathe, feel the body come out of the head, and shift into stillness on the inside. Okay, good. So relax the shoulders, hug the knee in. Great. Okay. Stretch into your heel, spread across the toes. Good. 3, 2, 1. So hip then. Cross the leg over. Now it all depends on your hips and tightness. So always safeguard your limbs. No strain in an ankle or a knee. So we cross over to whatever extent. Wherever it is, Yeah, it's fine. So for some, the foot will nest on the lower kind of knee thigh. For some of us, many of us will be somewhere like this. And that's fine. We're getting the stretch. Okay, good. If the foot's there, opening your thigh down. Stretch into the heel. Sit up tall. That's it. Good. Breathing here. The work has to be in the hip muscle. That's it. Maybe the inner groin. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross. Change legs. Hold the underneath of your thigh. Hold the shin. Sit up tall. Sit up tall. Take some breaths. So remember, we disengage from thinking by engaging with the body, by engaging with the breath. Okay. We could say that in different ways. We could say we step back from thinking, we become free of thinking by becoming mindful of the body, mindful of the breath. Yeah. Okay, then, so cross the leg over to wherever, just cross the leg. Get a stretch here, sit up tall, take some breaths, and for some, the opening will be there to plant a foot on the lower leg and sit up tall. That's it. We take some breaths. So don't force a shape. Remember, if your muscles don't have the reach, say, and you try and force it on your muscles, your nervous system will tighten your muscles to safeguard them, right? So there's no point. We just go to a stretch that's comfortable, that has some challenge. We hold it there. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, one more stretch, and then we'll finish with a relaxation. So I like this one. Downward dog variation. Stretch out your legs. Good. And we can stretch out our arms. We can do different things. We can cross our thumbs and pull on the thumbs. Let's see. We can change the cross of the thumb. That's it. Good. And we can maybe reach up. Reach into the heels. Good. It's a lovely one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Okay, and we'll finish with a soft forward flexion. Bend forward. Release your elbows onto your knees and thighs. And so now we're quieting down. So we just want to go kind of floppy. You can relax your head. Now maybe stay here with your elbows on your knees. For some, it'll be okay to go a little bit deeper into a forward fold, taking the hands down a lot. But only if that's okay for you, right? And we'll take some breaths here. Okay, and come back up. And take a seated, comfortable position for relaxation. About 3 or 4 minutes. Close your eyes if that's okay for you. If you want to keep your eyes open, then just let your gaze be downward and maybe eyes half open, half closed. But if it's okay, close your eyes completely. Okay, now one arm, just lift the arm into the air, not so high, like about 6 inches or so. Hold it there, experience the weight of the arm. As you exhale, bring the arm back down, and then give up the weight of the arm, just let that weight go. Take the second arm up, hold it in the air, experience the weight of the arm, the heaviness of the arm. And on an exhale, bring the arm back down and give up the weight of that arm. Surrender the weight, the heaviness. Lift one foot and leg into the air, hold it there. Experience the weight and heaviness of the leg. And then bring it back down and let that go. Just let the heaviness, the weight of the leg release into the earth. Lift the other leg up. Hold it in the air. Experience the weight, the heaviness. And then bring your foot and leg down. Give up the weight of your leg. Awareness turned inward. Soften on the inside. So just like the awareness move through your body, relaxing it internally, softening. Bringing awareness to your belly, relaxing your belly so that it can freely rise and fall on the in-breath and the out-breath. Now breathing in and out through the belly. As you inhale, your belly rises, and for yourself count 1, 2, 3. As you exhale, belly moves back into your body, and take a longer exhale. Count 6 back to 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The in-breath comes again. You take a slow breath in, counting 1, 2, belly rising, 3. And on the out-breath, longer, slower out-breath, counting 6 back to 1. So that your exhale is roughly twice the length of your in-breath. But don't let there be any strain. So maybe you don't count 6, maybe you count 5, maybe you count 4, and 1, 2 on the in-breath, whatever. But just looking to take abdominal breaths, comfortable, relaxed, slow breaths, and with a longer exhale than inhale, and perhaps having the exhale twice the length of the inhale, if that's comfortable. And if not, just adjust the count so that it is. your counting. Let your breath just happen. Let go of your influence on your breath. We'll take 90 seconds or so then, just to stay aware of the body. Continue to soften on the inside. And then opening to a sense of space or spaciousness that you find around the body. And we rest in present moment, peaceful awareness. In that awareness, that space, letting thoughts arise. Let body sensations arise. Let external sounds appear. Let inner pictures appear. Let feeling appear. But don't get involved with any of it. Just stay knowing a sense of open, spacious awareness and the stillness in which the activity happens. And in that stillness, noticing a sense of peacefulness. And that's where we rest for about 60 seconds or so. If thinking arises, it will, that's fine, but don't get involved with it. Disengage from thinking by engaging with present moment, open awareness. Okay, and now we come to closing off our practice. No need to rush out of the practice, but once again, come back to having a sense of yourself. Have a sense of the room that you are in. Connect with your body, feel it. See how you're feeling now. And then beginning to encourage your body back towards wakefulness, once again by bringing small movement to your body. Wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Maybe sway a little bit side to side or move, shimmy a little bit in your body. Slowly, carefully turning your head to one side a little bit. Slowly, carefully turning it a little bit to the second side. And then just letting whatever other movement feels good, stretching out to your sides or holding hands, stretching overhead, whatever feels good, bending forward. Waking your body up. To finish the practice, place one hand on the center of your chest and your heart. Place one hand on your belly below your navel. Again, connect with your body, connect with a sense of yourself, connect with your breath. Take a nice long slow breath in, filling your lungs. Belly rises, ribs open, chest fills. And as you exhale, release your hands to your legs, drop your chin towards your chest so that your gaze is down. Mark the end of the relaxation on an inhale, open your eyes, become fully present, fully awake, fully alert again. And then when you're ready, lifting your head, and we finish at that.